YouTube? It's your girl QueenNee, and I'm back with another banger. I know I ain't been on YouTube in a minute. I've been working a lot. I've been doing a whole lot of other stuff, so I ain't been on here. But I'm gonna try to be more consistent because I need to be more consistent. But yeah, today I'm just here to give you guys a BBL experience video. I've been saying I was gonna do this and over again, but then I wasn't gonna do it because I got my BBL last July. No, the July before last. So I've had my BBL for a minute now, so I just was like, it's a little too late for that. Like, I should have been trying to do that, but when I got my BBL, I wasn't doing YouTube. So when I started YouTube, I had already had my BBL for like a year or whatever. But I just told myself, like, I'm gonna go ahead and do it because I remember everything that happened. I remember all that I went through and all of that sort. And yeah, so I'm gonna basically just get my view on it, my insight on it. I went on Instagram and I made a post and told you guys that I was doing a BBL video, and I was like, ask me questions, because I get a lot of DMs. I get a lot of DMs about my BBL, who I went to, blah blah blah. So I was just like, just let me do a whole video on it so we could just square it away. I got a couple questions. I'm only gonna do 10 of them to cut it short, and a lot of the questions you guys asked it multiple times. Like, a lot of people ask the same questions. So, but I see at least 10 good ones that I feel like should be answered and that you guys will want to know or whatever. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into this. First and foremost, I like my results. I would go for a round 2, but not just yet. Like, cause it really takes time for you to get your full results. Like, I'm probably just now, or probably about 5 months ago, just now seeing my real results, because it just takes so much time for your body to adjust and get back to what it used to be. But yeah, I like my results. I don't like the doctor I went to. Like, I like the doctor, but I don't like the place. Like, the place I went to Jolie Plastic Surgery. I'm gonna put a picture of it right here. They are really, really rude. Like, and they just have so many patients and so many surgeries a day that when you go in there, it's so crowded. They're not just dealing with you, they're dealing with a million customers, and there's just a lot going on. Like, I went July 3rd. Yeah, July 3rd. Not last July, like I said, but the July before that. And it was extremely packed. When I went for pre-op, it was extremely packed. Like, extremely packed. Like, very, very, very packed. And honestly, the same day as my surgery, I had to change my doctor because they said that my doctor was sick and he had COVID potentially, and either I had to change my doctor or I had to wait till that Monday for him to get tested. Mind you, it was a Friday when I got my surgery, and I was in Miami. I got it done in Miami, so I wasn't where I live. So it was like, you either gotta wait until Monday, or you got to change your doctor. Mind you, you got to book a 7-day stay when you get your BBL in the first place. So I think I got there that like Tuesday. I think I got there like that Tuesday. I just had to go to pre-op, things of that sort. And I'll explain what pre-op is when I get a little deeper into the video. But I just want to give y'all a little bit about exactly who I went to and why I didn't like them. So it was, I think I got there on like a Tuesday. So pre-op is always the day before. So I got there on like a Tuesday, and the day before I was supposed to get it was pre-op. I don't know. I'm trying to remember why I had to get out there so early. I don't know. Maybe it'll come to me in the midst of this video, but I don't know why I had to get out there a little bit earlier. But basically, I had already been there for probably either Tuesday or Wednesday. I had already been there since Tuesday or Wednesday. Thursday came, had pre-op. Friday came, was supposed to be my surgery. Then I had to stay there 5 more days after that. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. But they was like, if I wait until Monday to see, then I would have to stay an extra 7 days, because you have to stay 7 days or whatever. So it was this whole big thing. They said he probably had COVID. It wasn't just me that got canceled either. It was like a bunch of us, because he do boobs and he do BBLs. So it was some girls that was just getting their boobs done, and like it was a bunch of us. But we literally all had to pick a different doctor. Like it was the worst. Like they tried to be nice and coincide with us, but it was just like, I was just so pissed. Then there was a million girls in there. They was trying to help everybody. It was just a lot. And I was just like, oh no, I will never come back here again. Like if I do plan to do a round 2, no, I will not go back to the place that I went to. And not because the doctor, because like I said, I do love my results. So not because the doctor, but because the place. Like their customer service is trash. They're gonna make you feel like you special and answer all your calls and all your emails before you get there and while you're making your payments and stuff. But the day that you go in there to get your surgery or pre-op day, it's gonna be a whole nother ball game. Like they gonna just be, it's a whole nother ball game. But I'm gonna get into all that. Let me get started with these questions. Let me see here. Okay, what are your pros and cons of surgery? Okay, so a pro that I can say, I'm gonna give 3 pros and 3 cons. 3 pros and 3 cons. So one pro is you'll eventually like the results. Like you'll eventually like your body. You will eventually like your results if you, yeah, you'll eventually like your results. It's a great experience. I feel like every girl doesn't like something about her body, so I feel like it's something to experience. Like it's just something to try. And another one is, if you have a big stomach like I did, you just, like, your stomach's gonna be so flat. Like you just gonna feel like a whole new person. Like you can wear the shit that you never wanted to wear. You can wear bikinis there. So yeah, another pro is basically you can wear certain stuff and you can wear what you want because your body look good regardless. A con I can say is it hurts. It's a lot of pain. It takes a lot to find a good doctor. Like you have to research, see what you want him to focus on, and see if he specializes in that. Like it's a lot finding a new doctor. And the massages afterwards are what hurts the most. So basically when you get in a BBL, they're basically taking the fat out of your stomach and putting it in your butt. So what I mean by, oh no, not what I mean, but yeah, so basically, and they're putting it in your butt. But after like they patch you up and all that and you're done, your stomach creates this type of fluid. And this is something that I don't know if I didn't research it enough, or I don't know, but I didn't know that this happens. Your body, not your body, but your stomach creates fluid because like they messed up when they went in there and tried to take the fat out. They typically messed up the functioning of your stomach. So it has to build up a lot of fluid and get back to functioning right. And that's what you get the massages for. You get the massages so they can massage the water out. After a massage, you'll have to pee a lot. They'll tell you drink a lot of water because they want you to pee that fluid out, and you'll have to pee a lot and things of that sort. But like right after I got my BBL, like the day after, because how it works is you get it and then you cannot take your garment off. And I'm gonna post a picture of my garment, the garment that I wore or whatever, a video of it and all that kind of stuff. But you do not take the garment off until you go back the next day. Or like, I think you got to keep it on for like 24 hours. And then you go back the next day. And then when you go back, they take it off. And that's when you see like your body the first time. When you first see your body, me personally, it looked good. Like it looked like I got my body done. But like days and weeks after is when the fluid started to build up. I was like so in disgrace. I'm like, oh my gosh, why did I get my body done? Like I just looked fatter. But it wasn't that I looked fatter, it was that my stomach was building up fluid. And another thing that I didn't mention why I didn't like that surgery place is because, like I said, they had a bunch of girls, so I guess they was sold out of garments. And they gave me a large, like my little self, they gave me a large size garment. Really, your garment is supposed to be extra, extra small because it's supposed to squeeze you and tighten you up so that the fluid can be pushed out. They gave me a large, so with them giving me a large, that made me swell up even more because it was space in the garment and it wasn't sucking me in. So I go to my first massage appointment because, oh yeah, and when you pay for when you get your BBL, it'll be probably like a certain amount, and they'll be like, that includes massages and your garment and a board or whatever they include. But the massages they give are not real massages. Like, they'll probably, but also that depends where you go. I'm talking about where I went. This is strictly about where I went. Jolie Plastic Surgery. So their massages are not real massages. Like, they'll go like that, but that's not what you need. You really need the real massages. But when you start getting your real massage, that's when, no, what the, okay. Oh yeah, so I went to get my real massage, and she basically told me like, oh no, this garment is way too big for you. It should not be that big. You're way too small, and that's why it hurts so bad, and that's why you're so swollen. So number one, ladies, make sure you get your right size garment. Don't let them just throw a garment at you. If they say that's all they have, okay, cool, keep it. But as soon as you get home, or before you get home, order you a good garment, because you should not have a big garment. It should either be smaller than the size you were before, or the size you were before, nothing larger. But yeah, so basically she was like, you're really swollen, blah blah blah. So she's trying to help me push the fluid out. Not help me, but she's trying to massage and push the fluid out. I was in so much pain because it hurt so bad. Like, it's not even the BBL that hurts, it's the lipo. Like, the lipo, like, that really hurts. Let me get into another question, because I'm getting too deep in it, and then there's other questions that's asking these questions that I'm asking. So, who was your doctor? How was the recovery process? Are your incision scars visible? Who's my doctor? My doctor, so who I scheduled with was Dr. Garani. But when everything happened and they said he was sick, I had to go to Dr. Cariaga. So yeah, I went to Dr. Cariaga or something like that. How was the recovery process? Okay, so the recovery process, they said it affects everyone differently, but it really takes a long time. Like, for me to be fully healed, it probably took me about 6 to 7 months. No, like 6 to 8 months. Like, or even really, no, let me be honest. It probably took me about a year to heal. Like, for me to be all together. Like, you'll reach a certain way, or you would twist the wrong way, and like, it'll just be a sharp pain, or it'll just be something that's still a little off with your body. As far as when you first get it done, the recovery process, it's just like, you're just gonna feel like it's surgery. Like, you're just gonna feel really stuck and really tight. You're gonna feel like you're just stuffed, like something is just squeezing you together. Like, it's kind of hard to explain, and like, everybody feel different when they get it, but yeah, you're gonna feel real stuck together, like stuck. But it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Like I said, the lipo is the worst part, and you don't start building up that fluid until like a week after, or a couple days after, and that's what hurts the most. The massages and them getting that fluid out. Like, the massages really hurt. But then some people say the massages feel good. That's why I said it just depends on you and how your stomach takes your lipo process. But the massages for me was the worst. Like, it hurted bad. My scars, yes, you can see my scars. I actually tried to put bio oil on it, but it didn't work. I got a scar. Look, I can show y'all the scars on my stomach, but not the scars on my butt. I got a scar right here. Then I got a scar right here. You can't see it because I got a tattoo over it, but it's like right there. And then I got a scar right there. And I got a scar right there. And that's another con of it, the scars. But I feel like it's like something I could put on it to make it go away. I seen this one girl on TikTok. She was tattooing over it, but like, I guess she tattooed like your skin color like a brown, and it said like how to make your BBL marks go away. So I'm thinking about trying that or whatever. But that's another con. Scars. But yeah, you just gotta take care of the scars and put the right stuff on it or whatever. Do your research on what you should put on your scars, and that'll clear your scars up. It's not bad though. It's not bad scars, as y'all can see. But it definitely looked like a person that knows with the scars for a BBL, they'll know that you got it from the scars or whatever. How much was it? My doctor, I think he had a special going on, and it was $5,000. And like I said, they try to say it includes the massages and all this other stuff, but the massages are not worth it. It's really not worth it. You're gonna have to pay $5,000 for your surgery, and then after the surgery, you have to get massages like really until all that fluid's out. I probably got massages for like 2 months after that, until they got all my fluid out, and then they finally got it out. And she'll tell you like, hey, okay, I think you need one more appointment and then you're good. Like your stomach's going down, and it'll like eventually it'll start pushing out. Just wear your garment or whatever. So it just depends. But them massages, they cost $100 per massage. So know that once you get your BBL, it's not just okay $5,000 for your BBL. You have to get the massages after. So make sure you find a person to do your massages, and know the price. It's called a lymphatic massage. They do it in all states. It don't have to be a BBL doctor or BBL masseuse. It's just a lymphatic drainage massage. A lot of places do it or whatever. And yeah, somebody said, how tall are you? Because it sits just right. I'm 5 foot even. How long did you wear your faja? I wore my faja probably for like 6-7 months after that. The faja is really, really, really annoying, but you girls, ladies, wear it. Like, wear it. Like, I should still be wearing my faja to this day. And it's just, mine is really, really tight because as I was going to my massages, as they was pushing the fluid out, I would go to the cleaners and have them take in the sides and make my faja smaller and smaller and smaller to fit my waist. So my faja is like tiny. So like it really squeezes me or whatever. So it's tight. So I don't really like wearing it, but you should like wear it as long as you can. They're gonna tell you, the doctor is probably gonna tell you to wear it for a year, and you really should. But I probably wore it about 6-7 months. Like when I probably stopped wearing it when I started seeing results and I started seeing my stomach go down. But that wasn't even my full results, because I really didn't even see my full results to about a year plus. So wear your faja, wear it a long time, as long as you can go. Have you noticed any changes in your body since the procedure? Other than like my stomach getting bigger, other than like my ass getting bigger and my stomach getting flatter, no. Like if you mean like inside my body, like my insides, no, I don't think nothing feels different. My body feels regular. It did at first when I first got it. Like I said, your stomach, like you'll have sharp pains or it'll just feel weird inside, and like I said, that's just your stomach getting back to its normal functioning. But as far as like just on a daily now, since I'm recovered, no, my body feels the exact same. It just looks different. I just don't have no stomach now and all of that sort. And I'm gonna try to put pictures of my stomach before. I'm gonna try to find somewhere my stomach was showing, just so y'all can see like I really did have a little gut. Like now my friends try to say, girl, you wasn't that fat, girl, you wasn't that fat, but my stomach poked. Like it really, really poked for me to be so tiny. Like it really, really poked. And that was like the only thing fat on me, my stomach. Like I had a gut for real. For real. And as y'all can see, now it's like tiny. So yeah. On to the next one. What made you want to do it? My stomach. I'm glad I just asked that question, because I just said it. My stomach, like I just had a gut. Like I had a really bad gut, and I was just like, oh no. It wasn't even more so my ass. Didn't really care about that, but it was my stomach. Like I cared about my stomach. What research measures did you take? I just researched Instagram, researched Google, called them. let them know what I was interested in. You have to send pictures over. They'll tell you how to take your pictures or whatever and send them over, and then they'll do like a little consultation to see if that doctor is a good fit for you and if he can achieve the look you want and all of that sort. I think for most places the deposit is like $500, or probably for some $1,000, but my deposit was only $500 or whatever. And yeah, that's basically it. Just do your research. Just look on Instagram. You can Google doctors, all kind of stuff, and it'll just come up all that they did, how long they've been a doctor, if they had any deaths and all of that sort. So I just use Google and Instagram, and that's how I found my doctor. Were you scared? Yes, I was scared. Like, I was very scared, because y'all know people die from surgeries. People's body just reacts wrong. Like, anything can happen. Like, you're being put to sleep and you're getting a surgery on your ass and your stomach. Like, so yes, I was scared, but I knew I wanted to do it. So I was just like, you already paid, you're here now. Because like the day I got my surgery at like 11, I was probably done by like 3. Before 11, I was shaking in my boots. Like, I was so terrified. I'm like, oh no, this is scary. But I knew I wanted this, so I'm like, I'm here now, I already paid, let's just go. And you have to bring one person with you. Well, some people don't, but I recommend you bring somebody with you, because you're not gonna be able to do it on your own. Like, not. I brought my grandma with me or whatever. You're gonna be able to move and stuff, but you ain't gonna be up to it. Like, you just gonna be in pain, you're gonna be drowsy from the meds they give you, so you're just not gonna want to do certain stuff on your own. So I really recommend you bring somebody with you. You're also gonna bleed a lot the first day. Like, bleed a lot. Like, I bled all over the hotel sheets I stayed at, and I had to pay them like a $250 fee because I bled everywhere. And they was like, oh, you put bodily fluids on our sheets, so now we have to throw them away. So they charged me like $250 for some sheets. But yeah, so, and if you're staying at a hotel and not a recovery house, bring your own stuff to put on the bed. Bring your own pads, bring your own sheets and all that, because you're gonna bleed the first day. Like, you're gonna bleed a lot. And that was another thing that scared me, because it's like, why am I bleeding so much? But that's just a part of the process, and that just comes with getting the surgery, I guess, all that bleeding. Are you scared of possible complications in the future? Why or why not? I'm not that kind of person. Like, I don't try to think that far. Like, I think that far ahead, but it's just like, how, what can go wrong? Like, what possibly, like, I did my research on it and all of that sort, but it's just like, everything happens for a reason. So if God put it in my head for me to get this surgery, and I wanted this surgery, I don't think that God will make me die or something from this surgery. I mean, I know people have had deaths, and I know they done thought about getting it, and they done had deaths from it and all of that sort, and I get that. But I don't try to think like that. Like, I got it now, so why am I thinking about what's gonna happen in the future? Like, I'm good, I'm healthy. Yeah, and that's another thing. When you go to get it, you'll get like this whole CAT scan. Like, it's like, once they be like, okay, the doctor said you're hiding your weight, because I think that was one of the questions. Let me see. Does your height and your weight have some type of effect on the answer that the doctor gives you? Yes, it does. So once you get approved by the doctor or whatever, he's like, yeah, you're a good fit, your height and weight and everything is good, they'll then give you something to give to your doctor, and it'll be like a whole book of tests that they need ran on you. So it's not like you could just go, hey, I want surgery, pay and get your surgery done, and they don't know nothing about your past history or nothing. Like, y'all gotta remember, these are real doctors. Like, so it's not no BS, or it's not no, as long as you go to the right doctor's office, and as long as you go to somebody that's legit. Like, they literally take tests on you. They literally, like, I think I got my BBL pushed back 2 weeks one time because my hemoglobin was too low, which means I'm anemic, so my blood level was too low. So they made me take liquid iron, and it came up. Like, she literally was like, girl, not even 2 weeks, I'm lying, it was 1 week. She literally was like, girl, we have to push it back for 7 days, but take this liquid iron to get retested again, then you can come on July 3rd. So I took the liquid. I'm like, man, I'm finna get pushed back again. I'm taking this test. Like, I'm not gonna be high. Like, how's my iron gonna go up in a week? Blah, blah, blah. I took that liquid iron and my hemoglobin was up the next week, and I went to get my surgery or whatever. And I was stressing because I'm like, bro, I know my iron did not go up in that little bit of time. Like, I'm not gonna be able to get my surgery once again. But they called me like, hey, your hemoglobin went up. So you're scheduled for July 3rd. And they send you this whole thing to have ready, what to bring with you and all of that sort. But that's really it. It's just, it's a lot to it. Like, ladies, do your research. Do your research. Do your research on what all you should bring. You guys can even put comments and I'll answer them as well. Because I'm only answering the questions. There's a whole lot of other things that you guys would need to know about the whole process, but I only answered the questions I got. But it's a lot, trust me, y'all. It's a lot to ask. It's a lot to it. Like, it's a lot. But yeah, ladies, so just find a good doctor. Do all your research. Make sure he good. He didn't do nothing crazy in the past, and you should be good. Like, it's probably it's probably fucking 100 billion girls that got BBLs. Like, don't be scared. Like, if this is something you want to do it. Like, just do it. Like, I just feel like it's your body. Do what you want to do with it, and that's that. It's like, it's not really, it's not like it's a sin or anything. Like, you just didn't like a certain thing about your body, so you went and got it fixed. So yeah, you guys, so that's all for today. If you got this far, I want you to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any more personal questions or just any questions, just put it in the comments below and I'll go ahead and answer it or whatever. And before to end the video out, I'm gonna just show y'all my body a little bit. I'm gonna also put pictures to kind of show y'all a before and after, but I just want to show y'all a little 360 of it now since we're here. No. But yeah, like I said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, y'all.